The 2026 RAV4 GR Sport with a stylish design. Toyota RAV4 is not responsible if your coworker suddenly needs a new car after seeing your RAV4 GR Sport or if you receive excessive compliments. Style this powerful turn heads and corners. Use responsibly. The 2026 RAV4 is serious fun.
You got mail.
Hello, and welcome to
Go Touch Grass. If you're listening to this, that means that we are on a break. We're taking a little bit of a break for the month of August.
Yes.
But don't worry, because you are still going to get new episodes in your feed every week. And by new, we mean Patreon content that we did previously release on the Patreon, best ofs, and maybe other fun stuff we haven't totally decided.
Yeah, we've released a lot of stuff. Yeah, we're gonna do best ofs. But if you want new content,
yes.
If you're like, what are Million at least up to now? Our latest episode on the Patreon right now is about Nantucket versus influencers.
Yeah.
And I talked about getting pitched at a dating event.
Mm-hmm.
So we're chopping it up.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh every week on the Patreon.
Yeah.
But on the free feed, on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, and everywhere else you get your podcasts, we are going to be taking a break.
We're going to be taking a break. You can also see us live if you would like to. My play, A Midsummer Night's Dream Year, is going up at Frigid, New York's Little Shakespeare Festival at the Under St. Mark's Theater, August 7th, August 13th, and August 15th. Millie is in the play.
I am in the play.
And if you're listening to this, it means that there are tickets still available.
Yes.
So check that out.
It's really funny, guys. It's really, really funny, and the cast is stacked.
I'm excited. All right. Well, then, without further ado, let's get into this piece of content, whatever it is.
Hello, and welcome to Go Touch Grass. Oh my gosh, Elise.
I'm excited for this topic.
You're excited?
Mm-hmm.
This was, I'm like, how do I even introduce this?
Mm-hmm.
The Kardashians are this, I don't even know. I was really thinking, and I'm writing a joke about Blake Lively not getting invited to Taylor Swift's wedding is in Shogun, when you dishonor the tribe, you have to kill yourself.
Yeah.
And we don't have that culture of sacrificing yourself, but the clan will kill you. The clan will outshoot you. And I'm just Taylor let it, that is seppuku in a way, in the white woman's world. And this is
to not get invited to Taylor Swift's wedding.
When you were one of the dragons?
When you would have been inner circle wedding involved is huge.
That's a sword. That's a katana to the stomach.
Yeah. I'm struggling with if I'm starting to believe that the wedding's going to be at Madison Square Garden.
Everybody I'm talking to is it's absolutely at Madison Square Garden. And then I'm like, no, but it's so corny. And they're like, yeah. And so what I've read online is that the ceremony will be one place, but the reception is going to be it's going to be a huge reception with all the friends of the friends or whatever in MSG, and the ceremony's low-key family over. I believe if it's happening, I think it will be like that.
Yeah, I think
but
that
also
makes
Travis
sense.
Kelce, so Taylor Swift I have a friend who made the argument for Joe Alwyn. Mm-hmm. And Joe Alwyn was somebody who was embrace your inner artist, go to the beach, blah, blah, blah. I know. And then it's with Travis, it's so she's with Joe Alwyn, I wouldn't believe MSG, but with Travis, I believe MSG.
Well, with the showgirl of it all, I don't know. I guess for me, I just thought she would want to do it in a more idyllic location. But I do, since hearing this thing of this idea that it's actually a bigger reception that's at Madison Square Garden, that does make more sense to me. I do still think it's tacky and weird.
Yeah.
But and then I'm also maybe we have to see it. I'm gonna let it all play out.
Taylor Swift centrism in action.
Yeah, exactly. But I am if an actual the ceremony at Madison Square Garden is unbelievable to me, but maybe this other thing. But then still, there is part of me that's like, until I see it, and it's not rooted in TMZ reporting, like, I need to hear it from somebody else. Because the New York Times wrote about it, but they just wrote about it like there are rumors she's at Madison Square Garden and this is where the rumors are from. Nobody is like...
confirmed it?
Yeah, like I kind of want to see it in like a People or an Us Weekly.
We're going to find out. Wedding Watch.
Wedding Watch.
Wedding Watch.
But I'm just saying I'm opening my heart to the possibility that the Madison Square Garden thing isn't total bullshit.
You know, I think that life, art, music is easier when you accept that Olivia Rodrigo is the one.
Olivia Rodrigo is the one.
She's the one and she's doing it and she's doing it well and she's doing it cool and she's whatever. And, you know, Taylor Swift is always going to be Taylor Swift. No one's going to make We're Never Getting Back Together ever.
No.
No one's going to make it. No one's going to take that away from her. But.
And she laid the foundation.
But.
For where we're at. No, Olivia Rodrigo.
Olivia Rodrigo's the one. And Taylor Swift is corny. And you know what?
Well, that's why Taylor Swift like evil queened her. Like it's very Evil Queen and Snow White, the like situation that occurred between the two of them. And it is one of her beefs where I do not side with her. I think it is fundamentally wrong for a 30-year-old to be mean to a 17-year-old.
Well, also, it's like, it's not even
weird.
Be mean. It's like, if you stop viewing Taylor Swift as the harbinger of cool, if society lets that go, that anything she does is cool and just like, appreciate the art that she does and the music that she makes, and then also like that's where I'm at. I'm like, then in my heart I can accept that she gets married at MSG because the girl that made Love Story and it's this earnestness, corny, like kind of like the corniness and the cheesiness and the untacky and it's part of it. So you know what, she can get. But if I'm viewing her as this complex artist, which she is a complex artist, but it's like the harbinger of cool and tastemaker, then you can't accept the MSG.
Outside of music. Obviously in music she has like changed how lyricism works. She's changed a lot of pop. Like there are a lot of people in her.
Yeah, now people will sell add one song to an album and make it a deluxe version.
But also she has musically
and also musical
like,
stuff.
done stuff. But she is not in terms of like fashion, visuals, whatever, she's not a tastemaker like that. Olivia Rodrigo is, and I think that her doing this music festival that she's doing is part of that.
I feel like locked it in.
She cultivates
and
like a vibe in a different way. I love the album. I think the album is so good.
The album is good. The reflection in the lyrics, it's just like...
She's really good.
She's really good. You know what I mean? So, anyway... Anyway, so
that's the Taylor Swift digression for today.
Swift. Listen, it's allowed.
It's allowed.
I mean, not Taylor Swift, but just mass media, Kardashians. That's what we're going to talk about today. And I think that you have to. This story and this thing calls to me because you can't have a conversation about the Kardashians' impact without talking about their culture vultureness with Black women. And I just love a story. And whether it's actually tangibly winning or not, what does it mean to win?
Yeah.
Whatever. But I will always, root for the Black women. And then in this story, and I feel like in the Angela White, aka Black China of it all. Like Black China has the only kin with the Kardashian last name.
I know.
And I know that bothers her. And now Jordyn Woods has a man with a championship ring.
Mm-hmm.
And that is more than I think any of the Kardashians can say.
None of them. Right. I mean, I got into basketball with the Knicks, so I'm not going to speak on whatever, but I don't have the players that they've dated are not like
champions? No.
Okay.
So I feel like that this kind of like, it's a feel good story for me. But it takes, it's crazy and it's interesting.
So I'm ready to go on a walk down memory lane here because I followed this at the time, but I have never like personally revisited the like central beef here.
And the central beef we're talking about is Jordyn Woods, Kylie Jenner, Khloe Kardashian, the Kardashian clan. So basically Jordyn Woods versus the Kardashian clan and like Kylie.
Yes.
So who is Jordyn Woods? We're gonna meet the cast of characters. First we got Jordyn Woods, born September 23rd, Libra. She's an American socialite. I feel like they put that and I'm like, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Basically, her dad, John Woods, was a sound engineer. He was the sound guy for Fresh Prince of Bel-Air since it started for the whole fucking run. And he became really good friends with Will Smith.
Right. Because I always knew that, Jordyn, I mean, it'll come up. But Jordyn Woods is friends with the Smith children and the Smiths.
So her dad is a sound engineer, was a sound engineer. Her mom is a talent manager. And she has two brothers named John Jr. and Joshua and a sister named Jody. So they did just like the Wills did, like.
And the
Jayden,
Kardashians.
And the Kardashians. Well.
Yeah.
I don't know if, the Kardashians, but they don't do that with their kids. Their kids are named.
Oh, yeah. No, the Khloe, but Kim, Khloe, Kendall, Kylie. Yeah.
So she was raised in Oak Park, California. And she remembers being one of two Black girls at her school. I think this is important because it's like, okay, Jordyn's from a Black family and works with Black Hollywood, but there's not that many.
Yeah.
So I feel like they were always kind of the outsiders of this thing, you know? Wood's parents later divorced, and she moved around frequently, eventually deciding to homeschool. So she was homeschooled, and then her family moved to Calabasas.
Okay.
So when she was 13.
Calabasas is the heart of, like...
where the Kardashians live.
Yeah, it's where the Kardashians live, but then, like, before that, it was, and obviously the Kardashians are connected to this, too, but, like, it's where OJ lived. It's like, well, OJ was in Brentwood. Either way, like, all of those places are close.
Well, this is like Millie Lord drop. So I would go to like yearly Buddhist youth retreats. And I would go to the one for the performers and artists. And there was a guy that I knew that grew up around there. And he was like, oh yeah, we call it Cala Blacklist. That's what they would call it. Yeah. So like the fact that she moved there when she was 13, I feel like this all kind of wraps in that. And her dad died of cancer when she was 19. So that's Jordyn Woods. Then we have Kylie Kristen Jenner. I didn't know her name was Kristen. Born August 10th, Leo.
Wow. Yeah.
Leo.
Yeah.
And a TV personality, socialite, businesswoman. She started in the she started in Keeping Up with the Kardashians from 2007.
Yeah.
So basically from when she was 10, she was on TV.
I remember in season 1, it was a big deal that she swung around a stripper pole and she was little and everyone was like, oh my God, like this family is so horrible because they have their little daughter doing this. And it was a big deal.
Yeah, but like
it was like one of the first, I think, like
scandals.
Yeah, like discourses that they started, pre-discourse at like the top of the show. And
they're good at it.
Yeah.
They're good at it. She's also in the Hulu reality show. She's the founder and owner of Kylie Cosmetics and a bunch of other defunct companies. And she is the 5th most followed person on Instagram with 328 million followers.
Is Kylie Cosmetics defunct or just
Kylie? I don't think Kylie Cosmetics is defunct,
just
but all the
other ventures.
She's the youngest daughter of Olympic decathlete Caitlyn Jenner, previously known as Bruce Jenner, and Kris Jenner, businesswoman. She has an older momager. Jenner has an older sister, Kendall, and 8 older half siblings. From Caitlyn's side of the family, she has 3 older half brothers, Bert, Brandon, and Brody Jenner, and 1 older half-sister, Cassandra Marino. I don't know what happened right there. And then from Chris's side, she has 3 older half-sisters, Kourtney, Kim, Khloe.
It does.
And 1 older half-brother, Rob Kardashian. Her parents divorced in 2015 prior to her father's transition. Another fact is that Khloe, and I think this is something, this is fucking half of my therapy sessions. But when you have so many siblings, the older children become parentified.
Yeah.
And they have a different bond. So, like, Khloe is arguably you can make the case that Khloe is one of Kylie's favorite sisters.
Okay.
And that Khloe basically raised Kendall and Kylie. So we'll keep that context.
Okay.
Now, who is Khloe? Khloe Alexandra Kardashian, born June 27th, Cancer.
Wow.
June Cancer, which I think is a little more kooky crazy.
I will say, like,
June Cancer?
as far as all of their signs, it's really lining up.
I think so
Libra,
too.
Leo, and Cancer here.
Yes. An American person, socialite, businesswoman. She was on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. She's one of the older sisters. She led to like one of the spinoffs, Kourtney and Khloe Take Miami, Kourtney and Khloe Take the Hamptons.
Oh, they were taking everything
They
for
were
a
taking
while.
everything, yeah. And again, Kourtney and Khloe Take Miami, 2009, 2013. Khloe and Kourtney Take the Hamptons, 2014, 2015. Yes. So that's the sisters. And then Khloe, also something that you need to know is she has a reputation for, she's super, super, super loyal to these guys, and she'll really like put up with anything, and she's like ride or die, and she's the family woman, and she's whatever. But she does have a reputation for getting with these guys when they already have somebody.
Well, and also I think tragedy of Khloe is that when the show started, she was considered the funny, ugly one, fat, all of that stuff. Like, even though she was just normal
she was
woman.
literally like probably, I wouldn't even say she was a size, maybe she was a size 6.
Yeah.
Or
normal
8,
woman, whatever, but not Kim. And then obviously Kourtney's like really, really small.
And Kourtney, I feel like Kourtney's the prettiest.
But yeah, I mean,
or like whatever, yeah. But like
anyway, that is like
beauty.
that was put on Khloe from the jump. And Khloe actually, if we're talking about them, she is the funny one, and she was funny on the show. She has her funny moments, but like, I think
when you're the fat one, you gotta make a personality, and you gotta figure that out.
Like, the thing is, it's like people treated her with such like womp womp. It's Kourtney energy, but also Khloe energy. But like, the show doesn't work without Khloe because Khloe is funnier than all of the other ones. But I do think that contributes to she eventually gets, all of them got plastic surgery, but she like loses a bunch of weight, does this like revenge body thing. Yeah. She has that show Revenge Body, and also starts a series of like doomed relationships
and like locks in too hard.
So obviously doomed. Again, like, it starts with cheating where she's the affair partner. Then the guy is obviously cheating on her the entire time. And I do feel like the core thing to know about Khloe is that I think like she has no self-esteem because of just having been the ugly one for so many years. And now she like, has completely remolded her face and body to not look like she used to look, but even still in her heart.
I think it's hard to be called the ugly fat one in general in any family, but like in a normal family where everyone's like works at a car dealership or something, like your family calling you normal and or calling you fat and ugly will rock you a little bit, but then you'll realize they're all losers and whatever. Your whole family being dedicated to aesthetics and like whatever, and in Hollywood and all of that, that really has to. And again, it's not like I just don't even see any healing there ever, because it's like their entire like wealth is determined on their looks and shit. So it's crazy.
And like, especially if we're talking about peak Kardashian era, which like this is kind of happening in peak like 2014-ish, 2015. I'm like,
this is the inciting incident is 2019, but we're going to build up.
Okay, yeah. Well, either way, like if you think about when they first came out too and like stuff, like Kim was being positioned as like the hottest woman in the world. Yeah. That, whether you agree with that or not, that was like the Kim Kardashian positioning. Like, this is the hottest woman in the world. And you are now considered the ugly fat one also in comparison to your sister who's supposed to be the most like desirable, sexy woman.
Yeah. And one, so...
And people say that OJ's her dad. That's the other thing you should know about Khloe, is that people say OJ's her dad.
I see. I mean, yeah. Okay. So Jordyn and Kylie are BFFFFFF.
Mm-hmm.
They get introduced by Jordyn Smith,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just as thick as thieves. Here's a picture of them from 2012 on Instagram.
Wow. Oh, and they're babies.
They're babies. Kylie still has her original face.
I know. I'm like, and you can see what Kylie's face was maybe gonna look like
as an adult. Yeah, and I'm like, still not ugly. Like,
no,
not
she's a
ugly.
beautiful little. I mean, she's a little girl. Like, obviously, this is like a young whatever. They're
It's like 17.
They're like
16.
17. So I'm like, whatever. But yeah, it is kind of wild to
look back and
to
see.
look back. But it's also like, what did she grow up seeing? Her older sister, who's her favorite older sister, being called everything but a child of God for not being as hot as the other ones. And I think there is part of you as a young girl that's like, well, I'm not going to let that happen to me. I'm going to be hot.
Yes. So Jenner and Woods met through Jordyn Smith the summer before they started high school. Jordyn is the son of Will and Jada Smith,
Mm-hmm.
and has been friends with Jenner since middle school. One day... It's very cute. This anecdote, because I got I basically got the timeline of Jordyn Woods and Kylie Woods, or Jordyn Woods and Kylie Jenner's friendship, and Tristan Thompson and Khloe's relationship,
Mhm.
and I put them together.
Okay.
Because I'm fucking working. Jenner said in a video posted to Jenner's YouTube channel in 2018, she said, "You put your name in my phone with a purple heart, and I still have that purple heart in it."
Oh.
In my phone. Okay. So, yeah. Basically, so since they met since 2012, they've been in and out of each other's lives. Kylie's and Jordyn's Instagram as early as 2013, December 2013. She went to their family holiday in 2013. In 2014, Jordyn Woods was at Kim Kardashian and Kanye's wedding. She was one of the many guests at the Florence wedding. So I'm like, we're talking inner circle.
Yeah. And I think she was positioned on the show as Kylie's best friend. I'm not I didn't watch the show like that, but I do think she her positioning was that is Kylie's best friend. Yeah.
Jordyn support. And it's also she's homeschooled. She's picked on for being the black kid in school. And then you have Kylie, which they're very rich and they're whatever, but people were not fucking with them in Hollywood. I feel like they were an outsider family too.
Yeah.
So I could see why. And for all the problematic things that the Kardashians do, and whether or not it's with good intentions, ultimately, they are accepting of black people. They will let black people in their inner circle, which is a lot more than many, I'm
some
sure,
of these other people,
Calabasas families. So
also, just to speak on their types of celebrity, I feel like Kim marrying Kanye is where a switch occurred with how they were viewed publicly. They've always been sort of hated and loved.
Reality TV, but
they were
in Hollywood, yeah.
Yeah, they were kind of tacky and trashy until Kim and Kanye, and then she got this high fashion positioning from that.
Yeah.
They weren't invited to the Met Gala for a long time until right around then, and that's when they started to move into being now we're actually high fashion and we're considered all of these other things. But that was a huge pivot point.
Yeah, and it's hard to say I mean, you can make the argument on the backs of black people taking their aesthetics, whatever, but that was the reality.
Yeah.
So I could totally see how them two couldn't be and she's getting homeschooled. I'm I'm sure I could clearly see how they became friends.
Yeah.
So Jordyn is in 2015, supporting Kylie's lip kit launch. That was huge. They in February 2016, Jenner and Woods attend New York Fashion Week together, and they were on the front row together at Alexander Wang, Vera Wang, Jonathan Skmai, all these things. Jordyn, and they're switching dresses. They're wearing each other's clothing. Jordyn Woods would be, wearing a dress that Kylie would get in a campaign and stuff. They're very whatever. In May 2016, they get matching tattoos. They got a tiny red friendship tattoo on their inner pinkies, inked by popular celeb tattoo artist John Boy.
Okay.
So then in 2016, Kylie's also supporting Jordyn Woods. Jordyn Woods also has a line of bags and purses and
Put a pin in the bag.
Put a pin in the bag. Put a pin in the bag.
A lucky bag.
A lucky bag. But Jenner and Tyga attended. Jordyn Woods had a launch on Boohoo.
Mm-hmm.
She's like a thoughty fast fashion brand.
I know. I was like, oh my God. Sorry. It just it took me so back in time for it to say like someone had a launch on Boohoo.
I know.
I'm like,
I mean, I'm not going to say I don't fuck with Boohoo because they still make, like, it's hard to get thoughty of plus size things. The only people are doing it are Boohoo, Fashion Nova.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So whatever. Anyway. Okay. So that's Boohoo line. That's August 2016. September 2016, Khloe and Tristan Thompson began dating. Who's Tristan Trevor James Thompson, March 13th. What is that, Pisces?
I think so. I'll double check.
He's a Canadian-American former basketball player. He played one season of college basketball, and then he was selected by the Cleveland Cavs.
Yes, squarely in the middle of Pisces.
Okay, put a pin in that. Fourth overall pick in the 2011 NBA draft. He won an NBA Okay, so he did win one championship in 2016. Okay. So he won the championship and then got with Khloe.
Okay.
Interesting. He played for the Boston Celtics, Sacramento Kings, Indiana Pacers, Chicago Bulls, and Los Angeles Lakers. I know that Khloe was dating James Harden while he was dating Trina. Khloe's taken Trina's men twice. Khloe has it, whatever. But I don't know if anyone while Khloe was dating them has won a championship. Mm-hmm. We can check that. Anyway. So that's who Tristan Thompson is. Now let's get back to the relationship.
Okay.
Kardashian and Thompson's relationship was first revealed to the public in September 2016. At the time, the athlete was expecting his first child with Jordyn Craig, who was still pregnant with the couple's baby, born that December. So they get together in September. He has a baby in December. When Thompson met Kardashian, neither has confirmed if he met Kardashian while still in a relationship with Craig, which means they did.
Yeah.
Allegedly. A source told People that month that Kardashian and Thompson were casually dating. It's unclear if it's going to turn super serious, blah, 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 blah. And then they celebrated Labor Day together in Mexico and hung out with her mom. And, they were doing PDA. So it's not like they went on one date. Like they were vacationing together. They hung out with her mom. They did PDA at a Drake concert. And then by the end of September, they made things official.
Okay.
November 2016, Jenner invites Jordyn Woods to Friendsgiving.
Okay.
August 6th, 2017, Jordyn appears on The Life of Kylie. So
right,
The Life of Kylie, Jenner premiered her in 2017, Jenner premiered her Keeping Up with the Kardashians spinoff, Life of Kylie, which explored the behind the scenes of her day-to-day life, the tight-knit group of friends she surrounds herself with, and the price that comes with living a life in the spotlight.
That's the show that I'm pretty sure Life of Kylie is where she says that, like, this is just the year of, like, realizing things.
And like she's a teen girl, but she's extremely rich. She has her own house.
Yeah.
And she's doing her own thing, like outside of her, whatever. And the season opener chronicled the star's decision to make Sacramento high school student Albert Ochoa's celebrity dream date come true by accompanying him to the real American high school prom.
Okay.
And Jordyn went with her.
Okay.
So this is like, whatever.
Yeah.
On September 17th, 2017, Kylie and Jordyn get married. On the season finale of Life with Kylie, Jenner and Woods capped off their trip to Peru and took their friendship to the next level in one fell swoop with a traditional commitment ceremony. It's like a marriage for friends, said Kylie. I want people to know that we're more than that.
They have a friend married.
She's my girlfriend. I care for her like I care for my girlfriend.
Okay.
All I want for Jordyn is to have all the success in the world, and I want her to know that I'm always going to be there to support her on whatever.
Oh, my God.
The makeup mogul added, I just think everything is happening perfectly for her. She's going at the perfect pace. Jenner continued, she's accomplished so many things so far. I'm just really proud of her. Jordyn is my ride or die, vice versa. We may not always be together, but we will always be connected in the mountains of Peru.
Oh my God.
Okay.
It like got kind of sapphic towards
I know.
the end there.
I know.
Like, wow.
Then, so that was September 17th.
Oh my God.
September 24th, Kylie Jenner gifts Jordyn Woods a car for her birthday.
Okay.
Jenner held an over-the-top celebration for Woods' birthday just hours after news of her pregnancy broke, surprising Woods with, among other things, a 2017 black metallic Mercedes-Benz.
After news of Kylie's pregnancy?
So this is kind of where I'm like, okay, what's happening in 2016, 2017? They're getting the Kardashians are getting hardcore culture vulture, like allegations. That's when, Khloe surrounds herself with those two black twins, and Kylie's BFF very publicly with Jordyn, and like she gets pregnant with Travis Scott at a young age. Like she was like 20 or 21.
I think she's like 20.
She's like 20, 19 or something, and people are talking about that like, oh, yet again after she took. It's hard to say she took Blac Chyna's baby daddy because she was a child, but. Yeah. The family did play a part in like dissolving the Blac Chyna family, and like then supported Tyga and whatever. So I just feel like I'm sure they have a good, genuine friendship, but I'm also like, it is culturally advantageous for Kylie. And also I see her like taking the heat off of her, being like, you're going to talk about me being pregnant while I'm celebrating my black friend's birthday.
Yeah.
Like it's a little...
Yeah, I guess where I'm at is like, I agree with you. And then I'm like, how much of it is like outside machinations of like Kris Jenner, probably Kim, the older sisters who like are fucking in the game and know what's up, and Kylie, who is, I mean, I do think at least when they're teenagers, I think that's
they were really good friends, but I also think that they are using, I also think that she used that and they're advantageous. And also like, Jordyn got like, it's not like Jordyn didn't get shit either.
Yeah.
And whatever, it's just that like they are using her and, whatever.
I think that she's like, beautiful and well connected, and was probably, especially in an age of influencers, headed towards a type of fame.
And her dad passed away while they're friends.
Yeah, that's also like, you go through something with people, but also being able to position yourself as Kylie Jenner's best friend and being on the show and all that stuff is gonna fucking help you raise your profile.
So on October 5th, she's at like World Smile Day, and Woods was like, I guess, interviewed and said this: having a best friend is like everything. I feel like everyone deserves a best friend. It's just like having someone you can call at any time. Obviously, I have my family and I have my mom, but sometimes you need that extra person that isn't a part of everything, going through the same things as you. It's really helpful. I feel like right now at this age, you develop the friends that you're going to have forever, and we do everything together.
Oh, honey.
Asked whether she thought her friendship with Jenner would stand the test of time, Woods replied, "Nothing is forever, but as long as I can imagine, I believe so." So Jordyn Woods makes a cameo in Kylie Jenner's pregnancy video, like announcement video. Then that's in 2018. In June 27, 2018, in a Vogue interview, Jenner revealed that Woods lived with her at her, like, Jordyn Woods fully lives with Kylie Jenner.
Okay.
And she noted, this is what Kylie says, she assists in testing out new beauty products along with everyone that makes visits to her home. I test out most of my stuff on Jordyn because we live together. So I'm like, Jordyn, I need you. Everyone that comes in my house has tinted red arms from swatches and shadows. But it's also like, it's not that you're testing. It's also like, here's a black woman in your house as you're developing this. And you can see how which is also like, that was very valuable at the time too. Like everyone was trying to make inclusive makeup at the time that it wasn't. So, I know.
Yeah.
We have some red flags. So December 2017, Khloe and Tristan officially announced that they're expecting.
Okay.
September 2018, Kylie and Jordyn Woods launched their own cosmetic collaboration. Jordyn Woods basically makes a makeup collection for Kylie Cosmetics. And, they said the collaboration took a lot of brainstorming and iterations until the pair settled on the final thing. They've been working on it for at least a year, blah, 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 blah. So they're making business moves.
Yeah.
March.
Being a professional best friend is a really precarious position to put yourself in.
Really precarious. Because
Yeah.
it's kind of like assistant,
Yeah.
entourage. You're gonna have to get glammed up as much as she is.
And you are positioned explicitly like as in the sidecar to the more famous person. And it's like, okay, so now you need this friendship to like, ultimately Jordyn Woods, we'll get to it. She's going to be fine. But it is a precarious position to put yourself in to be the professional best friend, because oftentimes if you lose the friendship, you can lose your
everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Your connection to fame.
So March 2018, Khloe reveals that she and Tristan are having a daughter.
True.
And true. In March 2018, she said, "I'm excited that my daughter will have forever best friends with Chicago and Stormy. God is great. Thank you, Lord, for our princess." That's March 2018th. April 7th, 2018, Tristan Thompson is rumored to be cheating on Khloe Kardashian.
Yes.
With just days to go before Kardashian gave birth, Thompson was seen speaking closely to a woman at a bar in Manhattan. Another video saw that same girl entering a hotel with Thompson at 5 a.m, promoting allegations that Thompson was cheating on Kardashian. Tristan, quote, "Tristan has been consistently cheating on Khloe," end quote, a source told People. Quote, "He's a serial cheater and there will be more women to come out of the woodwork." That's April 7th. April 12th, Khloe and Tristan welcome daughter True.
Right.
So
I remember when all of this was going down.
all of this was going down.
Because it was like, oh my God.
Oh my
what
God.
a fucking mess.
What a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
November 18th, Khloe has a really tough time over Tristan's cheating scandal. As Keeping of the Kardashians episodes documenting Thompson's cheating scandal and True's birth air, old wounds have been reopened. While watching the show, Kardashian tweeted that her boyfriend was, quote, "lucky she was 9 months pregnant when she found out about the indiscretions." 7 months after Thompson broke her heart, the mom was, quote, having a really tough time and still had a lot of hurt and anger.
Yeah.
Anger.
That must be so crazy. That is like a crazy thing about being in a reality TV situation, is that it's like you go through something, get to a place of resolve within yourself, whatever, you move forward, you bury it, you do whatever it is you fucking do. And then 9 months later, like it's gonna come out, and now actually like the whole world is gonna have opinions on it.
The 2026 RAV4 GR Sport with a stylish design. Toyota RAV4 is not responsible if your coworker suddenly need a new car after seeing your RAV4 GR Sport, or if you receive excessive compliments. Style this powerful, turn heads and corners, use responsibly. The 2026 RAV4 is serious fun.
That's kind of like what happens with Real Housewives, is that like a good Real Housewife will start, you have a beef and then you want it to be squashed, but then when they watch it back, you're not only seeing the beef happen again, you're seeing all the back commentary and all the thing of like, yeah, I apologize, but I don't mean it. And then it reignites things again. So yeah, like that is a real thing. So while Khloe is having a hard time, January 2019, Kylie and Jordyn twin on vacation. Ahead of Stormy's first birthday, Jenner spent time alongside her daughter Ann Woods on a so the three of them went on vacation together on a sun-soaked getaway. The trio rocked neon green swimsuits. "Love these two more than life itself," Kylie captioned in a photo. In a bathroom selfie, they all were sticking out their tongues and like put like "my girls," and they all were green and whatever. So that's January 2019. February 19, 2019, rumors spread that Tristan Thompson cheated on Khloe Kardashian with Jordyn Woods.
Seismic. This hit the internet hard. TMZ and Hollywood Unlocked reported that Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson broke up after he was allegedly unfaithful to her with Woods shortly after Valentine's Day.
A friendship fallout between Jenner and Woods, plus members of the Kardashian clan. Within an hour of the cheating scandal, the Cleveland Cavs, Tristan tweeted and then deleted a post that said fake news, seemingly denying the report. Meanwhile, Khloe's friend Michaela, another Black woman, commented strong facts on Hollywood Unlocked's post.
Not strong facts.
Quote, a source told People, so you know this is their camp. The whole family is furious and they were blindsided, a source told People at the time, while another insider said the family is, quote, beyond angry and disgusted. Following the allegation, multiple sources confirmed to People that Woods she got kicked out of the house, moved from her longtime best friend Jenner home back into her mom's house. It's been a difficult time and she's broken up about it. She's heading home to be with her mom. Just one day after the scandal broke, before this thing, Khloe was commenting on Woods' Instagram posts, you're so pretty, or baby girl, or whatever. So again, things come out that Tristan was cheating on Khloe with Jordyn. We know that the family is telling people she's disgusting. She's just whatever. Woods moves into her mom's house.
Okay.
So everyone's assuming that Jordyn fucked Tristan, and everyone is bashing her in disgusting ways. You're a fucking whore, blah, blah, blah. Again, and this is what somebody on Reddit said. It's I think not only Kylie took it personally, but she knew media would tear her up if she didn't back Khloe. That being said, So it's Kylie had to take her sister's side, even though this is her best friend. But even the way that it was looking at in the media was that Jordyn fucked Tristan.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the initial presentation of it was it was unambiguous that Jordyn did something very bad. It was Jordyn betrayed Kylie and Khloe in one fell swoop and fucked Tristan Thompson.
Yeah. So everyone's dragging her. Jordyn's cut off. I'm sure, does she get to keep the car? Does she get to keep all that shit?
Collab?
The boohoo, that shit is fucking with her. So everyone's dragging her. All the Kardashian stans are dragging her. Then it gets released March 1st, 2019. She goes on fucking Red Table Talk.
I remember this.
Which this is now kind of the Black community's response.
Yeah.
So we're going to watch. The Red Table Talk has 35 million views on Facebook, which is fucking crazy.
I was one of them.
I was one of them too.
I remember watching it and the first comment on it said, I'm in labor watching this, which made me laugh so hard. I mean, labor takes a long time, so I get it, but it was just so funny.
So the first few minutes of Red Table Talk is, Jada being you're a family friend. We love you. Your dad was best friends with Will. Will FaceTimes in and he's here's advice. He's you're a big girl. We got you. No one's going to make you feel small. So it's off rip at the beginning of this, she's getting a pretty serious endorsement from Will Smith, who again, whatever you got to say, way more famous than the Kardashians. And
also at this point, we're pre-slap, we're pre-entanglement.
And
nothing has tarnished his public perception.
So exactly. So it meant a lot to have Will's endorsement. So now we're gonna watch Jordyn talk.
But I want you to tell it through the lens of what your part has been. Because that's the only part you can change. And that's the only part that you can be responsible for, heal from, and make amends. So let's start with what happened.
Sunday night, I went to dinner with some friends, and I went to this bar after there was a party going on. I was minding my business, dancing, drinking. Tristan was there. He was doing his own thing. That was it. After the club, normal LA culture, when you're young, go to the bar, go to the club, it ends early. We all go to a house after.
Right.
We're not thinking about whose house or where it's at. We're just, we're all having fun. We're in the moment. The group of girls that I'm with are like, we're going to go to a house. On the way out, they're saying it's Tristan's house. I'm like, cool. That's okay. Feels like a safe environment. I'd rather it be his house than a random stranger.
Right.
He didn't even personally invite me there.
Right.
It wasn't like, come see me. It was like, oh, I'm hopping in the car. I'm coming with y'all. Y'all are going here. Cool. I know him even better.
Right.
We pull up. We walk in. Not once was I aware of anyone's phone or told them to take away a phone. I was not paying. I don't care. I don't have anything to hide.
Right.
So when it comes to the phones being taken away, I have no clue who told them to take away the phone, anything.
Right.
All I know is I had my own.
Right.
And, we're all dancing and we're all drinking and we're all enjoying the time. And I'm not thinking I shouldn't be here.
Right.
And that's my first step where I went wrong. And how I would feel if someone close to me is hanging at my ex's house or
yes,
the father of my child. I didn't think about that. That's the first part of the problem.
So you're saying I shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Yeah, that's the first step is I should have gone home after the party. I shouldn't even have been there.
Right.
But the night's going on, and never once was I giving him a lap dance, making out with him, sitting all over him. It's just, we're all together. We're in a group. Never once did we leave the public area, go to a bedroom, go to a bathroom. We're all in plain sight.
And you have other girls with you?
Yes.
Okay. Why do you think no one else has stepped up to defend?
I want people to stand up and be accountable, but I don't want anyone to feel what I'm feeling.
Yeah, I get it. Because let me tell you, I've been here. Yeah, I get it. And it's hard for people. It is. And it's no right or wrong to it. It's just hard because it's heat.
And why do they owe me that much?
Right. Facts.
Yep. Okay. So she continues to say that not that it was assault, but that it was an unexpected kiss.
Yeah.
She wasn't expecting it. And then she kind of kissed him back a little bit, but they didn't make out. They didn't fuck. They didn't whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
it seems like there was a moment maybe on the dance floor or the couch at this party.
On the couch, yeah.
Yeah. And there had been a picture of that or something.
Yeah. And people had taken pictures and stuff, but she didn't fuck him. She didn't whatever. I mean, okay, so we wanted you to hear kind of the tone of the thing, but basically Woods admitting that she realized it was a bad idea, which I thought was really, I thought she took responsibility and I should have never fucking gone over there in the first place. But then also you kind of understand, in LA, shit closes at 1. People still want to party. They go to people's houses. That's especially when you're young and rich, that thing, you're going to end up in someone's house. I don't know.
Yeah, I do also get her being oh, it's better that it's some guy that I know.
No, yeah.
You don't think...
I'm going to a random guy.
Sometimes you go to these things and you don't even really actually see the person whose house it is.
Yeah.
I get not thinking it was a big deal. I guess, maybe if she was a little bit older, a little bit wiser, she would have been I shouldn't, be going to this guy's house and there's going to be all these girls. And, just to be I shouldn't
want
even be
this
around
mess at
that.
all.
Yeah, exactly. I don't need to be around Tristan's fucking mess.
Yeah.
But again, she's 20.
She's 19. So she said she realized it was a bad idea. So she stayed at his house until 6 a.m. But again, it was an after hours thing.
Mm-hmm.
She said, that's the first step where I went wrong. And how would I... Yeah. And then she said that, how would I feel if, someone staying at my ex house? She then told Smith that although she had been drinking, she was never belligerently drunk, and it's not like she browned out.
Yeah.
Then when Woods realized the sun was coming up, she says she told everyone, including Thompson, she was leaving. And he's like, are you sure? It's fine. You can be safer. He's trying to get her to stay.
Yeah.
And she's like, no. I left anyway. On the way out, he did kiss me. Oh, okay. On the way out, he kissed me. She told the host, and who asked if it was a peck or something more romantic. She said, no passion, no nothing. On the way out, he just kissed me on the lips, no tongue, no making out, no nothing. Jordyn says she doesn't think Tristan was wrong to make a move. She said, I allowed myself to be in that position. And when alcohol is involved, people make dumb moves or get caught up in the moment, or who knows. So what I liked about it, though, that I felt like has helped her, whatever, is not like she was like, she could have said, he came on to me.
Of course, yeah.
She could have said, I was so drunk, I didn't know what happened. She could have completely denied it, but she's like, here's where I fucked up. And also, like, I kissed whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like,
no, I think that she made a smart move in talking about this, especially then, the way that she did, and like how whatever. It's just like hearing it back.
Yeah,
it's like 2020 and like total and understanding
2026 vision.
Yeah, with 2026 vision, and as like a 36-year-old woman, I'm like, yeah, but he's also a grown man with a child.
With two kids.
With two kids.
From two different moms.
And one of them is like a newborn and all of this stuff. Like, he has the greater responsibility to Chloe, like that, even still, because she's the mother of his recently born child, even if they're not together. So, like, maybe don't kiss her little sister's friend for any reason.
You would think that Tristan has all the responsibility, but I want you to read these two tweets from Chloe the day that the Red Table Talk came out.
Okay. This is Chloe. Why are you lying at Jordyn Woods? If you're going to try to save yourself by going public, instead of calling me privately to apologize first, at least be honest about your story. BTW, you are the reason my family broke up. Second tweet. Tristan is equally to blame, but Tristan is the father of my child. Regardless of what he does to me, I won't do that to my daughter. He has been addressing this situation privately. If Tristan were to lie publicly about what conspired, then yes, I would address him publicly as well. Oh, Chloe.
What are you thinking? What's washing over you right now?
I mean, what's washing over me is like just like the tragedy of Chloe. Number one, obviously, also, I think it's weird to be a grown woman and you're beefing with a 20-year-old girl. I think that's weird to do in public in general. But the entire thing of like, he's the father of my child and like, I have to allow him to treat me any type of way because for the sake of my daughter, it's like, it's actually not. There is a point where it's actually not good for your daughter to just see any type of behavior being allowed. And there's a lot. You don't have to not have him in her life entirely to not be with him. Number one. And number two, like, yeah, he's addressing it privately. He's addressing it privately because he did something bad.
Yeah. And also, like, Jordyn Woods is getting publicly fucking dragged through the mud by your sick, insane fans.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't she? And it's like, she has to address it publicly. It was in TMZ. Like,
yeah. And TMZ, like, kind of works for their Kardashians at this point.
Yeah.
Like, they have a very reciprocal relationship with TMZ. They are
like the British, like, fucking royal family.
So, like, and, you know, it's nothing to TMZ to churn up all this stuff about Jordyn Woods that is like favorable to the Kardashians.
She's a young black girl. Who cares?
Yeah,
but then,
exactly.
you know, the Smith family is like, we care, actually.
Yeah.
We fucking care. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So, that was not cool. And the thing too, so I feel like this, I mean, I couldn't like recap, but like, I feel like this, I don't know if it was the beginning of the end for the Kardashians, but like, the thing is like, although people at the time 2 weeks ago were talking shit about Jordyn Woods, after the Red Table Talk, like the conversation was Chloe always gets him, like, not only is Chloe getting embarrassed and cheated on again, it's also like, she's trying to stick up for this guy who, like, sucks and picking the girls. Like, I don't know, like, the girl of it all in 2026, like, you would even know, even if you had that in your heart that you don't give a fuck about women, you would know not to, like, actually publicly tweet that. Yeah. But, like, I feel, not that this was the beginning of the girl era, but like I feel like there was a shift where people were like, no, fuck that. And then especially like within the black community, everyone's like, Chloe's, you're a fucking bird. Like, you're a loser and all that stuff, which, you know, it wouldn't have been.
I think that like this happened like maybe right at the peak of when they could do this to someone, like oust a random person. I think it's, it plays into like all the weird stuff that happens with them and Taylor Swift too. Like they had a lot of like power to seed narratives, get stuff out there, et cetera, et cetera. But like the further we get away from that, the more, one, like obvious it is. And two, the more you're like, well, that was fucked up. She's a young girl, and you can tell in the video that she's a young girl. So to like throw her to the woods, obviously, like Khloe doesn't have to be happy with her if she kissed Tristan Thompson at a party. Like even if she's young, whatever, she is like 20, she can know not to kiss him or whatever. But also like there's like he is the grown man.
Yeah, who has 2 kids.
And also, again, you can be mad at someone and not throw them to the wolves of the paparazzi and like the public opinion and like totally just slander them top to bottom as a 20-year-old.
Well, also too, like they're using this on their show and they're talking about it. They're talking shit about her. There's a call where Khloe calls Kimora Lee Simmons and Kimora starts talking shit about Jordyn Woods and they're talking shit about Jordyn Woods.
They were handed a villain.
They were handed
a villain storyline that is, I think that, whatever. Something weird happened, clearly. I think Tristan Thompson is by far the worst acting party in whatever. Maybe they were flirting at this party. Maybe they weren't. I don't know. I do believe that they didn't have sex and he just like kissed her and she was kind of like, oh shit, that wasn't what I like wanted.
Yeah, I think she kissed her and maybe she kissed him back a little. But at the end of the day, they took that she left his house at 6 a.m, that they were fucking.
Yeah.
And that
there's a
she's
picture and
secretly fucking Tristan Thompson behind. Yeah. Like,
they let a lot of stuff and like lies and whatever happened to like this person. And it's like, it's just not. It's not worth it.
Yeah, so May 23rd, 2019, Kylie Jenner breaks her silence on Jordyn Woods' cheating scandal. In an E! News super tease for the remainder of Keeping Up with the Kardashians' 16th season, Jenner appeared to be standing strong with her family as Khloe discovered the news that Thompson was unfaithful to her with Woods. For you and Jordyn, it's like a divorce, Kris told Jenner in the promo.
Well, they did get married.
Yeah.
They did have that ceremony.
Speaking out for the first time about Woods and the scandal, Jenner said, she fucked up. Jenner then voiced her loyalty to Khloe, telling her heartbroken sister, just know I love you. She added, I look in her eyes, she's just really going through it. So July 2019, probably after that fucking episode airs, Kylie Jenner unfollows Jordyn Woods on Instagram. Jenner unfollowed her ex-BFF, though it's unclear at the exact moment she unfollowed Woods. It also seems to come shortly after the model was spotted. So Jordyn Woods was spotted in Houston partying with Khloe's ex, James Harden. But, I mean, I don't know. I'm like...
Jordyn is hanging out with basketball players and partying with them, is the thing. And Khloe's dating basketball players. And partying with them.
And it's like, if you're in Houston and you're a certain level of rich and famous and like, I'm like, there's not that many spots in Houston that are like popping fun and cool for a young millionaire Black person to hang out at.
I
just don't think that Houston's that big of a town to be like, if it's New York and they're at the same club or LA at the same club, I'm like, you're crazy. Houston, I'm like, it's probably like one of, not that there's no clubs in Houston, but like one specifically for their class, their status, and plays the music that they like.
I just also think she's a socialite, as we said, party girl. She's going to different stuff. They're socialite party girls. They're going to different stuff. Like they're going to be crossing paths with people each other's dated because they're in this like you said, like small elite social scene that is doing stuff. So I think the mere fact of her being like at a party that this guy is at is not it. It seems like she says that they kissed at this other thing. So it's like, okay, that's different. But the fact that she would just be at something that another ex is at.
And James Harden was dating Trina when fucking Khloe started dating. Exactly. But whatever. It doesn't matter if Khloe takes a man from a Black woman. It doesn't matter. That doesn't count. But if somebody kisses her cheating ass man, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jordyn Woods still followed Jenner and the cosmetic account. I guess probably because she wants to get residuals.
Yeah.
September 8th, Khloe Kardashian and Tristan have first public reunion since Jordyn Woods' cheating scandal back in February. So the season 17 premiere took fans inside Khloe and Thompson's first public reunion since she cheated on her with Jordyn Woods in February. Kardashian was conflicted about whether or not she should invite Thompson to Drew's first birthday, but ultimately she decided to let him come. She invited him over the night before so they could get the whole initial weird first seeing each other out of way in private, but things were still tense. Kardashian did her best to remain civil and even suggested they take a family photo, but beyond her and Thompson, her biggest concern was how her ex would interact with her sister Kim, who was the most outspoken critic of the relationship. Quote, this situation is a little awkward. Basically, they made the whole fucking thing about Kim and Tristan, and then it turns out Thompson ended up having a fight with Kanye at the thing, or like a confrontation. West later explained that Thompson was upset about the fact that the family used the intro to Kanye. Okay. That the family used the intro to Kanye West's songs Runaway in a Keeping Up with the Kardashian teaser. I guess when they were talking about the storyline, right? That song Runaway has, let's have a toast to the douchebags, let's have a toast to the assholes. So I guess using that in talking to Tristan, about Tristan's like, that's really fucked up.
But then he was mad at Kanye. That's interesting.
Kanye said, he felt like we were using my music to reinforce his narrative, West said. But Kardashian wasn't having it at all and stormed off in tears. I don't need at my daughter's birthday party for any of this to be a discussion, she fumed. I know that everyone's intention is to help and be protective, but at True's birthday party, it's just not the right timing. So, I mean, that's kind of like their stuff. Tristan cheats on her again. Tristan's mom dies. Khloe takes like kind of guardianship, or Tristan takes guardianship of Tristan's brother, who's like severely disabled. But basically, Khloe is caretaking his brother. Yeah. Even now, with all this stuff, I don't think they're together officially anymore. But what ended up happening is 2020, Jordyn starts dating Karl Anthony Towns, a really young up-and-coming basketball player.
Certainly.
Then he starts growing, and then he gets on the Knicks. Who's the Knicks' biggest fan? Timothée Chalamet. So Kylie has to suck up now to Jordyn. I mean, there's a video from a year ago where Kylie's like, we maintain a healthy distance. We're like friends. We see each other. We speak only once a month. So they've like reunited. Like they made a big deal about it in like 2024. And like they've slowly whatever.
They're obviously not still the same number of friends, but it seems like maybe they've had some kind of talk between the two of them or whatever. But it's just been funny to see that resurface because Jordyn Woods is dating one of the Knicks.
She's engaged
to one of the Knicks. She's having like this great
basketball
press
wife
moment because everyone's starting to say that she has this like little orange bag that people were like, it's the lucky bag.
And the lucky bag is her brand bag.
Yes, exactly. So it's like doubly
and
great.
It's sold out.
After they won, Karl Anthony Towns held up the bag.
And he's like, it's because of this bag.
So they have like a sweet relationship. Like he's like one of my favorite Knicks because I like his little relationship with her and like he promotes her and I think it's sweet. And then of course, like on the also courtside is Kylie and Timothée. Because they were like, her and Jordyn were filmed like talking.
Yeah, and like Kylie, well, the thing about that's so sweet about Karl Anthony Towns, before we wrap up, is that Karl Anthony Towns, half Dominican, his mom passed away. And that's like a big part of his core thing. And he's like, I love Jordyn so much. I feel my mom's love through her. And she really supports me in the way. And like and they've been dating for 5 years.
Well, and Jordyn lost her dad.
And they have that like deep connection. And of course you see him like really not just like they're dating or whatever. He's like obsessed with her. He's promoting her bag. And then now Kylie has to whatever. The bag is sold out, And this is why I'm like, it's a happy ending. The bag is sold out. The bag, you can see it at the Guggenheim. They fucking put the bag in the Guggenheim.
Hell yeah.
The lucky bag. Zoran Mamdani held the bag. Everybody knows about the bag. And it's just like such a different departure. And that like now the way that culture is, like Kylie kind of has to not kiss Jordyn's feet, but like, if Kylie's a bitch to Jordyn, Timothy ain't gonna get invited to the inner circle. So it's just like, it's interesting how, you know, it was such a tragic, sad story. And even her little sister, Jody.
I think she suffered, like, her public image suffered enormously after that, too. Like, I think, obviously, the Red Table Talk helped. And I think, you know, the Black community has, like, always ridden for Jordyn Woods. But I do think, like, wider cultural thought around her was that she was the
side
friend
bitch.
who did this thing.
So even, like, as I was doing this research, like, there was a reality show called Calabasas Confidential, I think, or something like that. And it's kind of like it's kind of like Next Gen NYC, like young 20s but in LA. And one of them is Jordyn Woods' little sister, Jody Woods. And in one of the things, in one of the promos, she's like, I have severe PTSD from that moment. I was such a little girl and I would get death threats every day.
That's crazy.
And all this stuff and like, blah, blah. So it really impacted their everyone's fucking families and all this stuff. So I just think, but you know, I think like the truth comes out at the end. Like the thing is, like Tristan didn't stop cheating on Khloe.
No.
Khloe had another kid with him.
Yeah.
Khloe's now caretaking is just so it's just like,
and we
so it's like, why do you do that?
These things, like we can see a little bit better, like the different power dynamics and weird things that are at play with something like that.
Yeah,
like, the average person is more well versed in like that understanding. Feminism has moved forward.
Feminism has moved
forward,
yes,
etc. And that's that.
And like, that's the story. I feel like it's a cute ending of like, just like the only Dream Kardashian. We got to keep eyes on Dream. Dream is going to be the future. And Jordyn Woods, like, she's the basketball wife that what a lot of people have been saying. So when you see online on Twitter that someone's like, Jordyn has the life that Khloe always wanted.
Yes.
It's like,
it is.
Yeah, like that is real.
She's not just a basketball wife. She's like has a successful business and he likes her.
And he's
all about her. And he is very effusively like all about her, and he's winning, and everyone loves him, and he's really good, and he's so handsome.
And also, it's like, it's not that he's winning, it's like part of the narrative of why he's winning is because of her love.
Yes.
Like, that's what Khloe, as a Cancer, you don't think Khloe wants, like, as a Cancer, she wants, like, someone to be like,
of course.
Because she loved me so much, I won a basketball championship. Yeah. That's all she's ever wanted, and now Jordyn's got it. So fuck off, Khloe. Fuck the Kardashians. Until next time,
go touch grass. Hell yeah.
Go Touch Grass is created and hosted by Elise Morales and Millie Tamares.
And our theme song is by Doug Wydick.
The 2026 RAV4 GR Sport with a stylish design. Toyota RAV4 is not responsible if your coworker suddenly need a new car after seeing your RAV4 GR Sport or if you receive excessive compliments. Style this powerful turn heads and corners. Use responsibly. The 2026 RAV4 is serious fun.